Ubuntu means mutual respect. If the word Ubuntu means mutual respect, so why is there no mutual respect among some African countries? Take for instance Nigerians and South Africa. Why is there no mutual respect? The word Ubuntu means mutual respect and peace. So why is there no mutual respect and why is there no peace? Are we no longer Africans? Hi beautiful people, welcome back again to the space. This is your girl Tina with a little bit of everything. In case you're seeing my face for the very first time, please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you always be the first to get notified. And on this channel we strictly talk about South Africa and Nigeria. If you are a returning subscriber, I just want to say thank you very much for always coming back to watch my videos over and over again. Thank you. Ubuntu. Ubuntu. Pardon me if I don't get the real pronunciation. Probably I'm pronouncing it with my own tongue, you know. Ubuntu is a philosophy that originated from Africa, but specifically from South Africa. Most times if you live in South Africa, you see the word Ubuntu written in big balls. Like you go to CBD, you see it. You go to most places, it is boldly written. So I actually wanted to know the meaning. I found out that it means mutual respect and peace. Mutual respect among communities, especially among individuals, among countries, among nations. So I asked myself, if this word actually originated from Africa, specifically from South Africa, why is there no mutual respect among South Africans and Nigeria and some other part of Africa? So I was wondering, why is there no mutual respect if we actually practice the word Ubuntu? Why is there no mutual respect among Africans, especially South Africans and Nigeria? Now, the word means mutual respect among individuals, communities, and countries, nations. And it also means collaborations instead of competitions. You can collaborate with your fellow countries. Like South Africans and Nigeria, you can collaborate. But because probably South Africans have seen Nigerians on the bad way, on the bad level, and Nigerians have seen South Africa as on the bad level, so they don't actually want to practice the word Ubuntu. The word Ubuntu is really a strong African word. I don't actually want to go into deep down of the meaning. The word is really a strong African word, and the one that baffles me is that the word originated from Africa and specifically from South Africa. Like Nigeria should have mutual respect for South Africa, and South Africa should have mutual respect for Nigeria, and there should be peace because we are Africans. The word Ubuntu stands for mutual respect and peace. Like, we should practice the word we originated. South Africans practice the word you originated. Nigeria, this is Africa. South Africa originated it, and Nigeria is in Africa. Let's practice this word together so we can have mutual respect for each other. We can have peace among each other. Like, I see when you make a video, I watch many videos on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube especially. You see when in Nigeria make a video that has to do with anything that has to do with South Africa, when you go down under the comment section, you see the way South Africans are battling the person. Also Nigerians battling the person. I've been wondering, what exactly is the problem? You make a video on culture shock, you see Nigerians reacting. Why is this person making video on Nigeria? And you make a video on South Africa, you see South Africa reacting. Why is this person making video on South Africa? You only came here for visitation, or rather you came here to live, and you don't know anything about the culture. You are making video. Like, that is why it's called culture shock. I live in South Africa. I am not from I'm not from South Africa, but I live in South Africa. There are things that I see that happens in South Africa that that don't actually happen in Nigeria. So I talk about it. That is why it is called culture shock. I don't think anybody that makes video on this video in South Africa that talks about South African culture shock actually want to demean South African country. I don't think so. Nobody will do that. Nobody will dare do that. It is highlighted. The things that are talked about in that videos are actually highlighted. People don't go down to come say this is actually what is going on in South Africa. They are the highlighted things. I see now that in South Africa there is place where you can walk past. Cars will wait for you. Like cars coming will wait for you. You walk past there freely. You are not in a rush. But in Nigeria, there's nothing like that. Cars, even if there's something like that, I don't think the cars or the taxis in Nigeria will have that patience to wait for you. They don't wait for you to walk. Like you walk past the road until you pass the road before they can drive through, before they can go through. They don't have that patience. But here in South Africa, they wait for you. You walk through. That is a culture shock. So I talk about it. There's nothing wrong in me talking about it, you see. So when you go down into the comment section, you see a South African reacting. You just came to South Africa. You don't know anything about South Africa. You are just talking about what you don't know. Like, I'll be wondering, I might not know anything about South Africa, but this is what I just saw that happened. Like, you see in Nigeria now, in South Africa that have gone to Nigeria making videos on culture shock. Like the person was saying, in Nigeria they eat dogs. Like somebody is reacting. Why will you go? In Nigeria is reacting. Why will you come and tell the world that Nigerians will eat dog? Yes, there are some parts in Nigeria, there are some places in Nigeria that eat dogs. You see, they eat dog. So it's a culture shock for that South Africa who traveled to Nigeria to see that. It is a culture shock because in South Africa you don't see anyone who eats dog. That is a culture shock. If I tell you now in Nigeria that a child is circumcised after 8 days, it happens in Nigeria. And here in South Africa, a child is circumcised probably when they are 16, 12, and the rest of it. It doesn't happen like that in Nigeria. It's a culture shock. So I don't think there's anybody who is trying to demean anybody's culture. So that is why we should use the word Ubuntu. We should know the meaning and use the word and know what it stands for so we can use it properly. Is mutual respect. I have mutual respect for South Africa. Like, I have respect for South Africa because I am living in South Africa. You see? So when South Africa is talking about Nigeria, so you must do same. I call them that respect. You see? I don't want to demean South Africa because I am living here. I don't want to do that. Why will I talk? Why will I say something that I don't even know of? Like, I don't know anything about, probably now, how will I put it? I don't know anything about, let me say, the policemen in South Africa. I'll just say, the policemen in South Africa are very rude. I've never had any encounter with them, so I cannot say the policemen in South Africa are rude. That is not a culture shock for me because I've not had any experience about it. Like, I've not had anything that would lead me with a policeman being rude to me. The last time I checked, the police, I made a video about how a policeman actually helped me when I had a flat tire going to Home Affairs. Like, I had a flat tire. The police, they came to help me. So I cannot say the police are bad because they've actually helped me. So it's a culture shock for me. It's difficult to see a police van in Nigeria. You flag them and the police van will stop for you. Like, it's difficult. So me seeing it here in South Africa is a culture shock for me. Like, it's a culture shock. You don't just believe that anybody making video on South Africa is trying to pull down the country or is trying to paint the tradition bad. Like, ladies are not supposed to talk about it. Foreigners are not supposed to. Come on. Come on. It's a culture shock. I see it happening here. Like, I'm not saying it happening in where I am coming from. So that is what happened when South Africa traveled to Nigeria. They say things. I see a video that South Africa actually posted on YouTube where she was talking about the amount of chili pepper now, amount of chili Nigerians use in cooking. Like in South Africa, they give you food that doesn't have chili. They eat it comfortably. But in Nigeria, every food that they serve you, including salad, they add some black pepper on salad. Every food that they serve you in Nigeria, there's chili. So a South African who traveled to Nigeria comes back to South Africa to tell you about the culture shock. Like, it's a culture shock for them. They travel to Nigeria to come tell you that in Nigeria this happened, in Nigeria this happened. It's a culture shock for me. So I will not go under their comment section to go tell them you are trying to paint Nigeria bad. You are trying to let the whole world know that Nigerians are eating chili. Like, who does that? It's a culture shock for them. That is what they actually experience in Nigeria. So we should practice the word Ubuntu. Pardon me, like I said, if I'm not actually getting the pronunciation rightly. And please, if you've watched up to this moment, up to this minute, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget, give it a thumbs up. And if you've not subscribed as well, please subscribe. We are one. Let's have that mutual respect among ourselves. It is said it's a mutual respect for collaboration, like for coming together as individuals, communities, nations, and countries. We should have that Ubuntu. Pardon me again if I'm not pronouncing it well. We should actually have that mutual respect among ourselves. Believe me, if Africans, now, if South Africans and Nigerians start having that mutual respect, other African countries will follow suit. Because I believe that other African countries see South Africa and Nigeria as the two giants of Africa. You see, I didn't say other countries are not giants of Africa or Africa, right? Because Nigeria already got the title giant of Africa. So South Africa is a rainbow nation, like South Africa, rainbow nation, and Nigeria, the giant of Africa. But trust me, if South Africa, Nigeria starts using the word Ubuntu, trust me, other African countries will follow suit. Ubuntu to everyone that is watching the video. I don't know. Pardon me if I'm not actually getting the pronunciation rightly. And again, thank you for watching this video. And if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Like it, share it, and comment. Thank you very much for watching again, and God bless you.